Good evening, bonsoir, buenas noches to investors in North and South America. Ohio, good investor. 안녕하세요, 各位早晨. Good morning to investors in Asia. Buenas noches, good night to investors in Europe and Africa. I'm Daniel speaking from Hong Kong. It's 19th June here and 18th June in Wall Street. This week, I have three main points to talk about. Number one, dot plot chart and Chicago target rate, which is more reliable. Number two, bye-bye bear, kiss you bull. Number three, Ukraine outlook. And then stock recommendations. Subscribe, like, and share. Remember to click the bell, please. Watch our playlist again so as to grasp the continuous trend of the market and refresh your mind. The focus of last week was on the FOMC meeting, but actually not on the rate decision, but on the dot chart. It shows that there will be two more rate hikes this year, but the Chicago rate future shows that there will be only one rate hike this year. Whom should we believe in? Let's see the response of the market. All three major indices bid farewell to bear market and enter the bull market immediately after the FOMC meeting. That means the market casts their role on CME rate probabilities. I've already explained how to read these charts. Please refer to video 24 at 2023-0327 for double chart and video 26 at 2023-0410 for CME target rate. There are comprehensive explanations of how to read these charts. Basically, the double chart is a summary of the 18 FOMC members on the interest rate of the next few years. It doesn't matter they have a voting right in the incumbent term. It shows there will be two rate hikes this year. Altogether, there are 10 participants making their forecast in the third quarter of raising interest rate of 25 basis points to 5.25 to 5.0%. But in the fourth quarter, only 9 people will expect an increase of 25 basis points. The vertical axis shows the interest rate while the horizontal axis shows the time span. Each member just put down a dot at the medium level of the rate at that period, and people only count the greatest number of dots. And some members would put the dot very high or very low. The market would not count it. They just count the most concentrated dots. It can be seen that in 2024, the dots are clearly lower than 2023, and in the longer run, that is 2026 and after, the most aggregated dots are at the level of 2.5%, which is still higher than the 2.0% standard. The conclusion is that rate cut will come in 2024. As for CME target rate, in the FOMC meeting of July 26, the chance of increasing interest rate for 25 basis points to 5.25 to 5.0% is 74.4%. And then will keep unchanged straightforward from September, November to December. In the January 31st meeting, a cut of 25 basis points will occur and bring the rate back to 5.00 to 5.25%. The chance is 41.7%, even not over half, but the highest among all probabilities. Henceforward will drop further. People may ask, which is more reliable? The double chart is just a summary of the forecasts, and they have some blind points. For the members have no responsibility at all when they cannot come true, for they have the right to adjust their forecast in the next issue. The chart also cannot point out the attitude of dovish or hawkish members. They are just general focuses on quarters and not as detailed as the Chicago rate. The latter shows the chance of each meeting in the next 12 meetings. Above all, they are not just talking, but need to take out money to show what they are supporting. After the release of double chart, the market is not afraid of the rate hike twice, for anyway, it will go down soon, no matter once or twice. Basically, people believe in the Chicago rate future of just raising the rate once, and the double chart is neglected. That's why three major indices saw up and all confirmed entering the bull market on Wednesday. Dow Jones is the weakest among the three major indices, but at length entered into a bull market last week. The watershed of bull market is at 34392, already penetrated up on Wednesday, and the highest point of last Friday is 34588, but closed at 34299. It has been struggling in a rectangular platform at high since last November, but still cannot get upward. It met the ceiling several times and has been pressed down and has no way to go up even if the other two indices went up a lot. But the current wave started in June, and I already said the Summer Solstice will be a significant day no matter in the market or Ukraine or checking the source of COVID-19. It is now above all 5 major average lines, which are 10, 20, 50, 100 and 250, and still have a great chance to go up. However, entering into bull market does not equal market up incessantly, still have to shuttle up and down the watershed for a period to confirm the trend. While for Nasdaq, it's the strongest. Already said, Bear Market Stage III started on 16th August 2022, which is the last stage of bear market. Please refer to video 16 at 2023-0130. In the October Orion Meteor shower and winter triangle, it successfully transformed from ultra minor to ultra major pattern and is the first of the three major indices that enter into bull market. The watershed is at 12105 and last closing price is 13689. S&P is more stable, but one very important thing to learn is that it changes from a false head and shoulder to a genuinely inverted pattern. Normally, head and shoulders is considered as the most accurate among all patterns, but it has a false pattern. How to detect it? Ask the ChatGPT to write a prompt on the genuine and false pattern of head and shoulders in video 25 at 2023-0403. Very simple. If you know it is a false falling signal, just spy it and see it at once broke the watershed of 4189 and last closing price is 4409. Very easy and simple. But if you do not know how to tell the true pattern from false, you can study my electronic handouts and a series of 14 teaching videos with sentences and philosophical questions to think about. Also have to read my daily report on the US Stock Express for the latest and updated market situation, international happenings, and impact of economic indicators. As for the situation in Ukraine, we must know that the year of rabbit is a year for peace talk, but also predicted unsuccessfully talk in February and will end up before the end of rabbit year, which is on February 4th, 2024. Ukraine was unable to start the counter-offensive in April because I said it would start after May 6th, the start of summer, and a lot of cameramen went for shooting in the Stonehenge of the UK and the metro station of Hong Kong University. June 21st, the Summer Solstice, is a day worth remembering, for there will be a breakthrough in fighting. No need to be afraid of nuclear war, for the defeated side will call for peace talk before total collapse. The latest term of peace talk is that Crimea should lease to Russia for a period, say 50 or 100 years, and then have a referendum under international supervision. But Ukraine insists Russia must withdraw all troops unconditionally. The establishment of United Nations is not to use war to solve any problem. Just repeat, genuine peace talks will start around October 8th and end before February 4th, 2024. Audience asked me to explain why I always say without the F-16, Ukraine cannot do anything. It is only the 4.5 generation fighter and not 5th generation, for it as a radar detector can destroy all radars that found them at once and then shoot down planes that take up beyond vicinity. It has air supremacy against the S-14 anti-missile system and can make the 500 tanks of Ukraine start their grand attack. The usable tanks of Russia are confirmed to be destroyed at 2016 and only 1,000 usable tanks left, and even the total number is up to 10,000. For stock recommendations, the top 5 of Nasdaq components have been risen a lot and may have adjustment at any moment. Better concentrate on military stocks if the war is going to an end. BA not only can produce civil items and also military terms. Meanwhile, the 737 MAX will be back to sky soon. Do you still remember in teaching video 2, where there were 2 engines of BA exploded in the air? I said do not sell, but should buy at once, and it rocketed up. Now a lot of people are afraid of chasing high and want to buy some stocks just rising from the bottom, but must have actual power. Recently, after the Patriot intercepted the hypersonic missile Dagger, its demand increased a lot and the manufacturing speed is 90 days per sec, and it is in clean manufacturing of the latest version with the latest chips. They are jointly developed by 3 companies, which are BA, RTX, and LMT. Don't miss either of the 3. The Russian hypersonic missile has 3 major particulars. First one is the speed of Mach 10, and second one is the low trajectory where normal radars are hard to detect. Lastly is the irregular path, sometimes going up and sometimes going down, sometimes left and sometimes right. Joe Biden once said it's almost important to stop it. Russia said in the next 30 years, US will dare not to go to war with Russia. But unexpectedly, it was intercepted by the Patriot of last century. Why? They have upgraded the chips from TSM, where the calculation can catch the irregular path before it changes from left to right, up and down, so the demand of Patriot will balloon up. TSM, LMT, RTX, and BA. Neither of them should be negated even when peace talk is successful. Taiwan, Japan, South Korea, the Philippines, and European countries also need to upgrade and install more Patriots. By the way, General Dynamics, GD, is one of the best among these groups. China will also have a full-scale preparation before they start the liberation war against Taiwan. So do not look down upon military items, even the war is going to an end. So now all three major indices have entered into the market. Hallelujah, Amitabha, Allahu Akbar. There's no need to chase the market to buy at high, for it will be a long bull market and should wait for the retreat. One of the most practical ways is to use the 10 SMA or 20 SMA for buying level, as well as the Fibonacci series or Ichimoku cloud, according to different situation of different stocks. So again, subscribe, like and share please. Sayonara, auf Wiedersehen, ado, bye bye, see you next week.